Hello everyone and welcome back to this amazing tutorial. Today we're going to continue from where we stopped. On our last video I showed you how you're going to create layers, levels, all this amazing looking square garage and windows, doors and roof. Our construction is incomplete. Why am I saying that? Because if you do take a look at garage, they do have something right here, like it's a model, something look like a slope, and basically it's a ramp. It's called a ramp. So one thing we gotta do is to create a slope here so that our vehicle can access the garage. But if you leave it this way, your vehicle cannot access it. So let's get to floor. We're gonna do it for floor level. Zoom into exactly where you wanted it to be. Then head to architecture, components, this little icon down here. Hit or click on it and say model in place. Okay, we have nothing to do with all this. Okay, again. Then you can see extrusion, blend, revolve, sweep. We got a lot of particles here. And one thing with them, we don't actually need them because some of these tools, I've never used them in my entire journey of Revit. So we'll just head to where we need our things to do. Like, let's head to sweep and sketch path. It's gonna give you this little cursor to draw a vertical line. Let's go. Draw exactly where you want your ramp to be. Modify, and here it goes. Click this. Head there to this window and head on this edit profile. So what's gonna happen is that you could see we have 4 elevations here, but it shows only 2 here. So it says you can only design this ramp using either east or west, viewing it from a sided angle. You cannot view it from front elevation or back elevation. You can only view it from the side. So let's choose east. Yeah, here it goes. Here's the point. This is exactly where we drawn that vertical line. What you're going to do here is to draw that shape of the ramp or the model you want to place down here. Let's do it this way. If you click on this little red dot down here, is the starting point. Click on it and move all the way down. Then somewhere around let's say here. Yeah, this is good. Since it's a slope, how are you gonna do that? Just drag it this way. I think this is how it looks. This is how a ramp basically look. Then you see finish model, finish everything. Yeah, when I switch to my 3D model, you will see what it says. This is what we have. Amazing. Amazing. Really amazing. Oh, all right. Then from here we have our RAM. What next? I think everything is ready to get rendered. For you to see what you actually do, you can switch between all this mode of graphic display. You can choose wireframe. You can choose hidden line, which is the one we've been using for a while. Shaded and constant colors and all this, but basically I work with realistic because it gives you the realistic result. You can see your material and everything down here. But wait. We got a problem. Do you know we haven't applied any material? Why the thing looks so dark? Like, I've never seen this kind of garage before, painted just dark color like that. Well, don't worry, I got you. We're gonna give it some material. To start with that, we gotta click on this wall. This is another lesson. we're gonna apply some materials to our building. So click on this little wall down here, come to edit type. One thing with that is that once I've clicked on this particular wall here, when I just move around and started giving it some material, it will apply the material to each and every wall in the entire design. But what if I say duplicate? When I duplicate and move to the next step, it's only going to apply the color or that particular material to this selected wall. Yeah, that's it. And when I say duplicate to another wall, and it's gonna be another wall. But once if now I didn't hit this duplicate and I move forward, do whatever it is, when I come back, it's gonna apply to the entire wall in this scene. So yeah, if we want all the wall to be uniformly of same color, then without hitting duplicate, we just say edit structure. This little by category down here on the material, move to the end. This little space matters on Revit. Like plenty things you cannot just hit on this name of the icon of the element down here. You just need to move to this little space and hit it. The little dots appear. It takes you to this new amazing looking window. It's a little scary, but don't worry, all this we have nothing to do with them. Come right here and this little icon down here, click on it, create new material. Basically I rely on creating new material for each and every new material I want to use, like each and every paint or material I want to apply on it. Meanwhile it's texture, grass, on anything, I rely on creating new material. I don't basically use the ones that come with that. And I used to rename them. Same thing goes to this. We have to rename them so that we can identify them anytime we open the material window. So that exactly as we did to this level down here. So right click, rename. For this, we're gonna say it's wall. The wall, which kind of pen we're gonna give it. Let's give it some let's give it this color. Let's say it's white. Yeah, white wall or white paint, anything. What's this? What's wrong with my keyboard? Hit appearance, and down here you could see this little color down here. Click on this RGB. Another icon, another window has popped out. Well, the next thing we're gonna do is that these are tools given to you to create whatever type of color you want and its opacity. For example, if I want to click on this yellow down here, this original shows the original color of our main wall down there, the selected wall, this original color that comes with. So this new shows the new material we creating, which we are going to assign to it the next look we're going to give it. So this new is our new material, and this is the original one that comes with it. So for you to create a new paint, you will see that not each and every color there here, like we don't have each and every color here. Like there are some things that are missing. Some colors are really missing down here. For example, if I want to create a milk colored, let's say this also a milk colored, but if for example there's no milk color down here or on off white, you could hit on this yellow down here and drag this up. Take a look at this while I'm dragging. When I drag it down, it becomes totally yellow, and when I keep on dragging, it turns black. But what if I'm dragging it upward? This is what happens. It turns milk colored, off white, and totally white. So this is how it's done. For now, we're gonna need just a white paint. So you can hit on this. But let's use the milk color. Let's use the milk color. I think it's quite looking good. So let's adjust it a little bit. Yeah, this is good. Okay. And then since it's not white, we've changed our opinion. Then let it be milk paint. I mean not color. Milk paint. Hit OK. So this is what we have. This is what we have. This is it. Amazing looking, great textured wall. This is it. Then we move to our roof, and I'm gonna give it some material as well. Click on the roof, edit type, and yeah, structure, edit by category. On the material, click this little dot and create new material. Same thing, like we'll just be repeating same method. Roof appearance. This time around, for the roof, we are not just applying a paint, because roofs are not just paint, they have corrugations and all this. So I suggest you download those materials from the websites I told you earlier. And back to this different class aside this one we're going through. I've dropped the link to this website on the description. Link is in the description. You can check out for it and register, whether you're buying, whether you're downloading those free gifts, and you could just choose whatever you like. But as of now, we gotta use the downloaded material. So I suggest you download it, because you cannot be using Revit without materials, 3D models, and all those elements. You have to get them. So let's get into it. So if we want to apply an image or a texture, because we all know a texture is an image, so we have to select from our computer. I already have everything, so the link is in the description. You can follow this website, choose anyone you want, or you can visit all of them and get anything you want to get from them, and it's quite useful. Then we move to image. My computer, it's very far. This time around we're going to material. Where's material? Yeah, I grouped them. Roofing, light. As you can see, this is our texture. These are the textures we have for the roof. Let's select this one, open. You can see it's appearing here. Yeah, okay, this is it. This is it. This is what we have. We have applied some material to our roof, but the problem is the scale seems very tiny, so you gotta increase the scale. Click on the roof again, edit type, edit structure, roof, come to appearance, make sure it's selecting the roof, the material you assigned for that. Then double click on this image icon. Once you double click, scroll down here, and this is the width and the height. We got nothing to do with the width. You can just hit on the height, like 304.80 millimeters. Let's make it somewhere around 900 millimeters. 900 millimeters is good. Yeah, okay. You will see the scale is a little wide now. Apply. Okay. This is it. The scale is now fitting our design. Yeah, so this is what we have. Don't forget to be saving your designs, as I said earlier. And the next thing, we're gonna give this material as well. Click on it, edit type. Oh, sorry. This has another way of applying materials. Not each and every object has this edit type, and you could basically move on edit and material, this and that. When you model an object from the component window, you can only give it a material by clicking on that model, edit and press. Yeah, and re-click on it again, which gives you this material window down here. You can see it here by category. That thing that you have to go through all those sort of edit types, this and that, before you get it, is now out here on the workspace. So you'll just click on the interface, like create new material for the mask, rename it, let's say it's mask, appearance, image. The rest of the things are all the same. The only thing that changes is the method of bringing it in. Materials. For that we're gonna need let's use this one. Let's scale it a little bit. Mm. Done. Okay. Finish model. This is it. This is it. What's next? This little glass down here. The glass is typically transparent. You could edit it as you wish, and this sash looking frame of the window, we could edit it to a professional one as well. You can just click on the window and not edit this time. So this time around, edit type again. All the sash, we could change it to a window frame, maybe aluminium or something like that, because sash for aluminium is already there. Yeah, here it is. Appearance, graphics, let's it's aluminium. Yeah, but sometimes I don't prefer aluminium. I create new material, like make it look professional. Let's create a new one. Let's say window frame. Yeah, the appearance, let's make it white. What's this? Let's say apply for the window frame, and same frame frame exterior, this frame interior material, make it white again. Let's search for, just hit W and it directly goes to window frame. Click on it. Same this one, sash, says it's window, hit W on your keyboard and scroll down, find window frame. Okay. Then finally the glass. I'm gonna edit that and hit on the glass. It originally automatically opens up with the glass material applied there. I say appearance. Down here you can choose whether it's green, gray, blue, green, bronze, or customize. You can customize your glass, but I basically chose clear. Reflectance, you can adjust how the glass reflects on objects. Well, there we go. Sheet of glass. The sheet of glass, like the thickness of the glass, you can adjust it down here. Then tint, you can apply tinted glasses and edit the color to any color of your choice. Let's choose totally dark and hit OK. Okay. This is what we have. The frames are now white and the glass is totally tint. But further though, it's good. We have nothing to change there. Yeah, this is what we have. Yeah, that's all for the material applying, and it's so simple. Next thing we're gonna do is what if we want it to look more of like, what if I want to split the color, the paint? Like I want, let's change the view down here, and like, why not we just split the middle down here, the center of the wall, and down here we're gonna give it another different material, and up here should remain the same. At least it look more beautiful and super catchy. Well, to do that, let's start with the south elevation, because you cannot just I forgot to tell you something again. You cannot just do anything in this, and because it's a 3D, you want to open front elevation, you just hit front. You want the side view, you just click down it. No. Once you want to construct something or apply something to the wall, so this is what we have. you cannot apply anything here. It's not professional enough. So hit south for the south elevation and hit architecture, component, model in place. Okay. As I said earlier, we have nothing to do with the rest of the tools down here, but we chose sweep, and this time around we are not choosing sweep, we are choosing extrusion, since we want something that's appearing on the wall that comes out. Like, we gotta choose extrusion anyhow it be. Okay, then you gotta select the wall. Like, if I select the roof, I can only be able to apply that model on the roof. When I select this the RAM, I can only apply to the RAM. But what if I want to apply this to this particular wall down here? Let's find a good make sure it gives you a complete more than. Now, for example, if I keep my cursor down here, you can see it's only a vertical line. So this is telling us that it wants to select the wall that's constructed there beside. That's from another view. And when I come here, same to this sided wall. What if it changes it to this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 or almost 9 lines? Like, so this is telling us it's the wall in front. I want to select. So just stay down here. Once you have more than one line, sometimes it gives L shape, sometimes U, sometimes it depends, but just make sure you have more than one line down here. Then click, left click there, and then you could design whatever you want. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Revit sometimes do have problem with this type of lines. For example, if I click finish, you can see that lines must be closed loops. The highlighted lines are open on the end. So make sure each and every corner is closed. If not, Revit cannot proceed with your design. So for us to close, there's a little gap down here. You could choose this little corner icon here, then click on one of this and click on this. It will automatically join them and hit OK. So this is what we have. Finish model. When you hit 3D, you can see that we now have a split paint down here. Woo-hoo-hoo! The thickness is too much. It's pretty too much. How are we gonna do this? Just click on it. Edit in place. Remember I said if you create a model with this component beam, you can only give it a material by clicking on that specific model and hitting edit in place, because this edit type doesn't work for it. Re-click it again. And so let's start with this thickness. For the thickness, this extrusion and 250 is too much for that. Let's clean everything and type somewhere around 10 or something. 10 is good. Hit apply. Oh, sorry. This is it. It still pops out. 10 is still a little bit. Let's use 2 and until you cannot totally see it out there. Then click finish model. Just realizing that there's a little space down here. You can click on it and drag it a little bit. Yeah, this is what we have. For the material, you could do same as we did for that. Click on it and by category, new material, and I'll rename it split paint. Okay, appearance, and hit on this image. Let's give it a break. Click on that. Oh, so tiny. edit in place again, click on that, split paint, appearance, and double click on it. Somewhere around 700 millimeters. Good. This is what we have. This is what we have. This is it. Still not looking professional. We need a white model here again. Like so. Hit out again. The split has to get something that's gonna split it. So make sure you select that wall again. All right, we have the view. Then choose rectangle from now. Move to the very end, and I guess this is good. You can edit your extrusion end right from here. Let's give it 50. By category, let's make it white. So click on this and hit white on your keyboard. Window frame is white, but yeah, let's choose it. Moving to 3D, this is what you see. Yeah, supernatural. That's all. Next thing we gotta do is to apply some little elements and 3D models to make it look more realistic. To do that, we're gonna move to our ground level. Let's start with some trees. So let's find architecture component. This time around we ain't hidden on this little icon down here because we're gonna import an element. So click on the cube up here and edit type, load. You gotta download or get yourself those 3D models because everything has to do with them. Site, I think, and plant. This is what I have down here, and I can choose any of this trees. I guess this is good. Open. We gotta wait a little bit before it loads. Hit OK, and let's keep our tree somewhere around here and hit modify. And then we're gonna need a vehicle that's about to component the type. We're gonna need a vehicle that's about to get in there. I have different model of cars down here. I'm gonna select let's choose this one. Wow. Let's park it somewhere around here, like it's about to get outside from there, and there we go. But do you know the problem? Everything seems to be at the floor level, so it's all laying on the air. So click on that and level to ground. It automatically moves to the ground, and these two, let's bring it to the ground. Yeah, but we still got a problem. Our car seems to be inside the RAM, so we gotta take it out. We can say move a little bit. Oh no, not move. You gotta rotate that. Click on your object and hit this rotate button. Oh, we cannot do that. Shit. We cannot actually rotate it in that way. Yeah, the whole plane is sharp. So what we're gonna do is that let's just move it out of there and somewhere around here. Now we can rotate the vehicle from facing here to there. This is it. Let's hit 3D. This on the ground. Yeah. This is what we have. Finally. This is it. So next thing we're gonna do is render. We gotta render our project. To start with a render, if you like, you can just render it this way, but the problem is that your computer is gonna detect all the background things we haven't designed right there, and it's gonna take a little longer, so we gotta give it a frame. So to do that, just find a specific level you want to use. Let's use floor. Zoom out. Hit this little arrow beside the 3D icon and choose camera. Scroll where you want to place your camera. I think somewhere around here is good. Then spread it. This shows the angle of the camera. So it means your camera is here at the camera icon. Here's the position you position your camera, and those three vertical lines shows where it's visible on the camera frame. Then click left click again. If that doesn't suit you, you can adjust it right from here. Yeah, this is good. So to start our render, just hit this little kettle icon here and render settings, which is very important, very super important. So you gotta, I don't know if you're gonna screenshot this or you're gonna write it on a paper or something. Well, I don't know, but make sure you keep a record of this from draft to medium, because if we say we're gonna choose best, high, or something like that, it's gonna take a little long, very long for that matter. And when you choose draft, the image is going to look super or I say like super drafty. So medium and screen, choose printer. Though we don't have printer, we just need a qualitative result, and the pixel DPI 150. Click on this and change it to 600. Sun only. We don't have a light out here. We haven't applied any lamp or something out here, so we just leave it as sun only. But if you do want to have a light out there and you want it bright, so to turn it on, you can just choose sun and artificial represent the light down there. But as of now, we're gonna choose sun only. And sky, few clouds. You're gonna show you're gonna tell the computer you need no clouds, very few cloud, cloudy or anything, but color image. So in this image you can import any background you want. So as for me, I used to import backgrounds, seriously, and then hit image, and then I'm gonna move to that same folder where I used to save my materials. I repeat, keep on repeating myself, you're gonna need these materials super well. Here are the backgrounds I have. I'm gonna choose, I have one I usually pick. I think it's where is it? Oh, we've passed it. Yeah, here it goes. Hit OK, and we are ready to go. Hit render and wait for it. Depending on your computer, it's gonna take a little long. Well, I don't know if you have a good processor, good RAM, or good all this sort of graphic card, and it really contributes very well. So you gotta wait for it to render. Perfect. We are done with our render. so you can export it to wherever you want it to be. Export it to the desktop, 3D view. Let's say garage, and hit enter. It's gonna save automatically to your specific folder. You'll realize that the house, the curve, and everything seems to be on the error, and that's because you haven't applied a flow or a surface down here. You can do that by creating a new flow, like something like an interlock tile or ground. Like it will basically place them down there. So for that, we are going to do it on the next video. That's all we have for today. If you make it to the end of this video, congratulations. A big congratulations. You can be able to design and render a full garage in Revit architecture. This is the end of this very tutorial on garage. All you need to know about it, that's all. The next thing we're gonna do is to create a 2-bedroom bungalow, which is going to be our next project. On the next video, we're gonna start with our bungalow. So I'll always keep on reminding you to subscribe to my channel to get notified anytime I drop a new video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.